Heyo! It's me, Harper Savage, and today I'm going to be showing you my completed coloring pages from July. Let's get started here. Oh no, don't look at that. That came from my drink. It's just a wet spot. It's fine, it'll dry. And ignore all the other blemishes, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so we got Sacred Havens, or sorry, Sacred Heavens. I know I always say it wrong. I'll try to show these two to you in order. Just because these have an order. Sort of. Alright, so first I did the crab or the cancer page. I picked out colors that are recognized as the crab colors, which are blue, green, and yellow. And like, I remember them specifically saying like the seafoam green kind of green. By them I mean like Google. I did that on the 9th. I really like the background. I did this in Just Color Pencils, like a mix of them, so like Prisma and the Polycolors. And then where's the other one? Or that sticky note is sticking out of. Wow. Magic. Then we have Leo, which is the lion. I just did this on the 30th. I had to look at the date because I forgot what date was. I actually did this on stream. I did both of them on stream. I usually do all the zodiac signs on stream from this book. But I did this in color pencil. It was like quite a variety. I did Prismacolor, the Polycolors, and some Crayola are in here. And then I did the background with Crayola super tips. I usually only do color pencil and like Posca marker. That's what the gold is for like accents and stuff. But this time I decided I'm gonna try out the super tips. I think it turned out alright. I think the lion's face should be a bit more of like this kind of yellow and not this pale yellow I picked out. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, And that is it for Sacred Heavens. Next we have Pusheen. Oh yes, the Pusheen coloring book returns, but this month I did not go crazy and color a bunch. I'll just open right up to the sticky note here. You might have remembered this one from last month where I had an issue where I colored on this page with my charcoal color pencil type of deal. And I didn't know what to do with it because it was supposed to be regular color pencil and part of it was a regular color pencil and the charcoal wasn't going over the color pencil. So I couldn't like just blend the two together. So I decided to make it really sparkly and basically throw out all the base work I did by using Posca markers. Now you can see like all the streaks and stuff, but like from my angle it's like sparkly. This one is glitter and this one is metallic, like silver. Cause I didn't have any like sparkly black colors for, I think this one's Stormy. Or it could be Pip. I don't know. I don't know all the Pusheen animal names. I just know the cat, the original cat. And this is just here so the sparkles don't get onto the next page. It was originally here so the charcoal wouldn't transfer, but now it's sparkly, so I'm gonna have to spray a fixative to it when it's not so humid out, because I'm not sure if this applies to a fixative, but usually when you have a spray can of something, you can't do it when it's too humid out. Yeah, most of this was the Mondo Llama from Target paint markers, and there's a couple of Posca markers on here, and the underlayer was Crayola super tips. And then we have this one. I just kind of did this real quick, just like recently, one of the more recent ones. My gray super tip was running out, so that's why Pusheen kind of looks like that. But I still like it. I decided to do with like traditional tortilla chips and like Doritos, and then the purple or blue or black chips. I'm not actually sure what color they're supposed to be, but to me they look like they're just like dark purple sometimes. We're gonna ignore that chip. We're gonna ignore that I colored it wrong the first time. Yeah, it's like a little mandala of like a salsa party. And this one was just like a real quick one. It's not like perfect or anything. And I think that's it for the Pusheen book. No more sticky notes hanging out, so I can only assume. Now here we have a Lulu Mayo, a Million Mermaids, Magical Creatures to Color. Lulu Mayo has like really great illustrations in my opinion. And I kind of did this page. I only had like the shell and this mermaid colored. When I might have showed this to you guys in the all my coloring pages so far in 2022 video. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't yet. But I only had like these two things colored and I wanted to finish it so I can add some finished coloring pages to my log. Because this month I actually didn't color that often. I still managed to get like 12 maybe, 12 pages done. But yeah, most of them are like really quick pages and they were already whips. So this month I guess was me completing a bunch of whips that I had started. Then we have this one. I mentioned this page in the... I'm guessing it was still the same video, the coloring pages so far, because I did this in May. I had mentioned this one when I was on this page. I said you can't see the other side because it's not done yet. Well, I had like these drips and stuff and I was going to discuss how I took care of that when I actually finished this page. And how I took care of it was I tried to make it really dark around where it happened, and then I used a Posca marker in the background where this was. The Posca markers are not like that great on this type of paper, and neither are my Polycolors, the Koh-I-Nor ones. Like, they are the dry type of color pencil and they need like a tooth to grab onto, so they don't color that well. But I also use like Prismacolors for most of the shading because I couldn't get anything to really work on this paper that well. And it also has watercolor on it too. That could be part of the problem. I did all the hair in watercolor and then I like colored over top of it. I wanted to see how watercolor worked on this paper. I don't think it's bad. I really like the color combo of the blue and the magenta colors. It is pretty nice, especially from where it was with that stain there and there. It is like super wrinkly. But yeah, that is the Million Mermaids coloring pages I've done. And last we have this one. There are a couple in this one. A Million Magical Creatures, Enchanting Creatures to Color by Lulu Mayo. Now, these two pages I actually did not do this month. I completely forgot about them in the coloring pages I've done so far in 2022. I forgot that I colored in this book at all. So these were done, I have no idea when, but it was this year for sure. And it was just the super tips, the Crayola super tips. I really like this page. I'm like, well, I colored this page, so I should do this page too. So I did. I do think the super tips are too streaky for me to just leave like this, but I just kind of liked it like this for some reason. And then I did the immediate backside on the 22nd and the 29th. I did this one. I really liked how this one turned out, and then I did this one, and this one I didn't like how it turned out. So I colored these two when I went on a mini house sitting adventure for like a couple days, not like a full week like before. To really take these out, man. So I really only had my cousin's super tips. She has a 50 pack and all of her still work, thank God. And I had my Koh-I-Nor Polycolors with me. So it was a little rough to color because they don't like this type of paper. It's too smooth. Like if I brought Prismacolors, it would have worked better, but I have Koh-I-Nor in their own tin that they originally came from, so it's easier for me to take with me. So that's why I brought those. I really like the color combos I came up with here, and I like the ribbon, how I made it change into the rainbow, I guess. And then I did this page. I laid down some Crayola markers. The background is colored with Crayola as well. And then I colored over top of it with the color pencils. Same thing I did with this page, but this one is not as great. The background just got too out of hand for me. I could not handle coloring on this paper anymore, so I kind of gave up halfway through. And so it's like really patchy looking, I guess. I mean, it's not terrible looking by any means. It's really not that bad, but I am disappointed in this page compared to this page, I guess I should say. Let me go ahead and take the sticky note out before I forget. And then last, we have this page. It's nothing spectacular. It was actually really quick to do. But it's Crayola and it's like a little bit of a mix of color pencils, the Polycolors and the Prismas. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. I did not color this while I was away. I did that here on the 30th. Like, I did a lot of things on the 30th because I was finishing up whips and stuff, and I just still felt like coloring, so that's why it looks like everything was done in a day. But yeah, I think this is cute and simple. That's why I wanted to do it. I really like the Lulu Mayo illustrations. It's just the paper is not the greatest for the techniques I use anyways. Alright, so that is it for what I colored in the month of July 2022. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTubey things of comment, liking, and subscribing, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Bye bye!